Hey everyone, I've wanted to cover this video for some time, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Vader, Tyrannus, Maul, Bane, Malgus, and Palpatine, just to name a few. What did they all have in common? They were bound by the same thing in common with each other, and while I never felt Dooku was portrayed this way in the films, he was much more in the comics. These men are all bound by the Sith code. Now, the Sith code isn't just the creed we've all heard over and over again, about how one's metaphorical chains must be broken, but it has much more depth to it than that. It was essentially its very own religion, and with it came its very own language. Thousands of years old, ancient, it was later taught and spoken only by those who had adopted the ways of the Sith, following the way of the dark side. The language of the natives on Korriban, years before the Republic even existed. The ancient Sith order of malevolent Force practitioners had a secret language of their own, originally used by the native red-skinned Sith, then being adopted by Dark Jedi throughout the ages. As the natives of these two planets died out, so did the use of the ancient language. However, it was brought back decades later in Legends, and now in canon. This language was held only for true Sith. It was something that Palpatine taught to his pupils and apprentices, mainly and in accordance with today's episode, Darth Vader. For an ancient order of malevolent Force practitioners, this was an immensely secret language. In the canon novel Lords of the Sith, we actually have a scene where the master and apprentice speak in their Sith tongue, so as to keep their identities and schemes hidden from those around them. In the book, they take a mission to Ryloth. Now, Ryloth was this planet that Palpatine massively exploited for their spice resources and trades. Due to this exploitation, a freedom fighter had enough and rose to train rebels of the planet to fight hard against the Empire. This was known as the Free Ryloth movement. The deaths of Imperials caused enough of an annoyance to lead Palpatine, Vader, and several Royal Red Guards on a secret mission in Vader's flagship, the Perilous. Now, during this mission, in order to find the traitor, the two Sith Lords spoke in the ancient Sith language tongue while in Drua's village. The purpose was to avoid having the native Twi'leks understand their true intentions. As they discussed the fate of the villagers, which Vader was ordered to kill, a video I can make for a different time if you all like, as it gets pretty epic. The master and apprentice did indeed speak a different language. Now, I would like for Disney or Marvel for the comics to go in detail on how Vader learned this language, giving a bit of a tutorial almost to the reader. I think there are so many things that Disney could build off and around regarding Vader's character, and I can't wait to see what we all have in store. If you guys want me to cover more of that part in the novel where Vader and Palpatine do end up going to the village, let me know down below in the comments. But as for today, I wanted to make you all introduced to the fact that Vader can indeed speak the ancient Sith language. Now, something I'd like to make a fun video on, and what may interest only a few of you, is a tutorial on how to speak Sith. Of course, in the meantime, you can find tutorials and lectures online about it. However, I'd like to give my own spin on it too, for those interested in learning for fun. For example, Palpatine's actual name is transcribed as Marmutine, and the word power is actually Mid-One. Hopefully we'll get clips of Vader speaking this ancient language in upcoming Star Wars standalone films. I'd find it really cool if we saw him speak to Palpatine in this ancient tongue. It would add so much more depth to the character as is. I hope this video sheds more light on Vader and his connection with Sidious. Enjoy, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
the Force will be with you always.
Fulfill your destiny.